Hey everybody, we are joined by head coach Matt LaFleur. Matt, thank you for coming by. And I know fans out there feel a lot better about your wide receiver room after the draft. How about the head coach?
Yeah, you're always excited, but bottom line is these guys are going to have to come in here and prove it and earn it.
What are your early impressions and what you've seen so far of Christian Watson, the second rounder?
Well, he's big, he's fast, he's powerful. He does a great job in the run game blocking. I think he's an explosive, versatile piece that we can implement in our offense. And you saw it at North Dakota State. And sometimes he lined up in the backfield and taking handoffs or getting jet sweeps, and he did a great job in the return game as well. So he is a big piece that we're really excited about.
How about fourth rounder Romeo Doubs? What's he like?
Yeah, I think Dobbs has a really high ceiling. He's got a lot of potential. Those are two guys that were at the Senior Bowl, and it was interesting to get my brother's perspective on those guys. And he was really excited for us about those two guys. Thought they were, first of all, great people, great competitors, and the sky's the limit for them. But again, it's going to take how fast can they come in here, learn our system, and just get up to speed with the expectations that we have as a football team.
You guys draft 3 left tackles. Do you have room for 3 more left tackles?
You can never have enough left tackles.
Or offensive linemen, for that matter.
I think it just speaks to what a great job Goody and his staff have done in bringing in versatile guys. Certainly when you're playing the left tackle position, that kind of opens up another world in terms of being able to maybe swing over and play the right side or even kick inside, because a lot of colleges are going to put their best athlete at left tackle. And, I think all 3 of those guys show a lot of versatility.
What can Quay Walker and Devonta Wyatt do for what is already a good defense?
Well, they're coming from an unbelievable defense at Georgia. I mean, anytime, 6 first-round draft picks from that defense, and they've got some other dudes there that are coming back and probably going to be first-rounders next year. So I think Quay, when you look at him, he looks similar to Devondre Campbell. I mean, they're almost clones of each other, minus the hair. And then Devonta is a good interior pass rusher, one that we can rely on, really an every down player. He can play on first and second down, do a great job against the run, and then he can transition to third down and rush the passer.
Does this draft class have the potential to help you special teams-wise? I know 7th rounder Tariq Carpenter is like the world's biggest safety. He seems like a likely candidate. Are you going to get some help special teams-wise?
Yeah, well, I think Tariq, we're going to move him to the inside linebacker room. He's a big guy, but he can run. But I think all those guys, we're hopeful. But bottom line is we got to get them in here and see how they adapt to Coach Bisaccia and his scheme. And he's got a great philosophy, one of the best in the business. I think the best in the business, got a very clear vision of how he wants to use guys. And we'll see how those guys kind of acclimate their self into his scheme.
Got a rookie camp coming up later in the week. What are you hoping to get done at it?
I just want to get these guys in here, kind of try to get to know them a little bit, get to learn them, let them learn what our expectations, what our standards are here, and just get a feel for it, because a week later they're going to implement themselves into our Phase 2 program, where they're going to be around the vets. And there's not a lot of downtime in this league. You got to be full throttle all the time, and I just want to make sure that our rookies understand that.
Let me get this straight. Aaron Rodgers just kind of dropped by to the off-season program. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, that was great. That was great to get him in the building and to let him get around the guys. And then I spent a little bit of time with him, and it was great for him to sit in our quarterback room. And we got a few new faces in there with Tom Clements and Connor Lewis, and Adam Stenovich was in there. And so it's always great to have him in the building. I think that just the energy he brings, that not only for himself, but it kind of transcends to everybody else, and those guys feed off that.
Matt, thanks for the time, and have a good rest of your weekend.
Thanks, Larry.
And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.